Alcazar Watches and Diki Watches presents Miss Queen Kerala 2026, powered by Saj Earth Resort and Convention Center, Unique Times, Parakat Resorts, FICF, Claimy New York, Metamix and Green Media. Co-partner, DQ Soap, Outdoor Media Partner, Aishwarya Outdoor Media. Media Partners, Europe Times, UT World, Times New, and UniqueTimes.org. Beauty and Makeup Partner, Vika's VKS Makeup Artist. Fashion Partner, JD Institute of Fashion Technology. Production Partner, Akshay Inco. Grooming Partner, VKS Beauty and Bridal Lounge. Event by Pegasus Global Private Limited.
With a big round of applause, let's give it up for the contestants of Miss Queen Kerala 2026. So, ladies and gentlemen, the contestants who are moving to the second round of Miss Queen Kerala 2026, we have contestant number 14, Varsha K. Manoj. Hearty congratulations, Varsha. And we also have contestant number 3, Dalia Maria. Now taking a step forward will be contestant number 10, Sai Pooja. Our next semi-finalist is contestant number 5, Gokula Devi. We have contestant number 13, Tamanna Pramod. That's a huge ground support coming for our contestants, so keep that coming in, everybody. Let me now our next semi-finalist, contestant number 4, Denia Biju. We have contestant number 11, Sandra Satish. Let us now give it up for contestant number 6, Isha Harish. That's a huge wave of energy. Keep that coming in, everybody. Let's show a love to our contestants. Next up, we have contestant number 12, Shweta. We have our next finalist, who is contestant number 9, Nithika Sonu. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 10 of our contestants who have marked their presence for the round 2 of Miss Queen Kerala 2026. Welcoming contestant number 3, Chinta Patamanan.
Okay, so my question to you is can confidence be taught or does it come only from experience?
നമസ്കാരം, താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ഇൻട്രൊഡക്ഷനിൽ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു, കോൺഫിഡൻസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു സ്ട്രോങ് വുമൺ വരുന്നത് ആദ്യമായിട്ടൊരു സ്വയമായിട്ട് ചിന്തയുണ്ടാവും, എനിക്കിത് പറ്റുമോ ഇല്ലയോ എന്നുള്ളൊരു ചിന്തയുണ്ടാവും. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ചിന്തയുള്ള ഒരാളായിരുന്നു ഞാൻ. അപ്പോൾ അതിൽ നിന്ന് ട്രൈ ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ഈ സ്റ്റേജിൽ വന്ന് നിൽക്കുന്നത്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഞാൻ ട്രൈ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. എനിക്ക് ഒത്തിരി സെൽഫ് ഡൗട്ടുള്ള ഒരാളായിരുന്നു. എനിക്ക് ഈ വേദിയിൽ നിന്ന് ഇതുപോലെ മൈക്കിൽ സംസാരിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ എന്നുള്ള ഡൗട്ടുള്ള ഒരാളായിരുന്നു. സോ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് കോൺഫിഡൻസിലൂടെ ഉണ്ടാവുന്നതാണ്. കോൺഫിഡൻസ് എക്സ്പീരിയൻസിലൂടെ ഉണ്ടാവുന്നതാണ്. നമ്മൾ ഓരോ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസും ചെയ്തു കഴിയുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് സെൽഫായിട്ട് നമ്മളെക്കുറിച്ച് തന്നെ ഒരു വിലയിരുത്താൻ പറ്റും. അങ്ങനെയാണ് കോൺഫിഡൻസ് ഉണ്ടാവുന്നത്. താങ്ക് യു.
Hi, Lakshmi Menon. If AI creates more jobs but reduces human decision making, would you support it or limit it?
Thank you for the question, ma'am. Actually, I'm a person who work in an area of software. I'm a software engineer, as I said in my introduction. I actually use AI in working in the software engineer field. What I want to tell is that AI is here to assist, not to replace any human. For every touch and every work we do, or it's not just related to the IT industry, the other fields also, healthcare and everywhere. AI cannot just work alone. Unless there is a hand touch of a human being, nothing is possible. For a proper emotion and feeling should happen only when a human touch is there. Unless AI cannot, let alone stand here. Thank you.
Let us now hear it from contestant number 5, Gokula Devi.
Nikita Thomas. So my question to you is that if you could represent any value in the world, what would it be and why?
Thank you for the question, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. So if I can represent a value, it will be kindness, because I believe that is something lacking these days. We are all glued to our mobile phone, our digital platforms, where we tend to forget what is the value of talking to somebody and understand their emotions. We always see the digital platform and feel the emotion, but we forget to talk to them and understand the pain. And kindness is something that is always make you grow in the future and grow also in life. Thank you.
Now let me welcome contestant number 6, Isha Harish.
Soumya S. Thomas.
Hi, Isha.
Hi, ma'am.
So my question for you is, if you woke up tomorrow in a world where everyone looked the same, what do you think would define beauty?
Thank you so much for the question, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. I think beauty only has a meaning when it comes with purpose. That is, for me, beauty is something which is related to confidence a lot. How you express yourself, how you stand on this stage and show who the true self of you are, that is beauty. So to every little girl out there, I would say people might fight you, people might not respect you, but when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see. Thank you, ma'am.
We now move on to contestant number 9, Nithika Sonu.
Lakshmi Menon, ma'am.
Many of our talented youth are migrating abroad for better prospects. How can we convince these young brains to stay in India and contribute to our nation's development rather than leaving?
Thank you so much for your question, ma'am. Definitely, in a time where we simply cannot spot much of a youth anymore in our country, I believe there is no better reason to convince the rest of the youth to stay here. Because this is where opportunities are now going to get more than ever. And now is the time where you will truly get to thrive. With lack of people in workplaces, whatever sort of industry may be, there is truly a never better time to come forward and put yourself out there and succeed even faster in it. And that is exactly how I would convince the present youth who is planning to leave the country for better opportunities, that the better opportunities you are looking for is right here. Thank you.
And now taking the stage, we have contestant number 10, Sai Pooja.
Paurnami Murali, ma'am.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you feeling today?
Top of the world.
Great. So, would you say you're an opinionated person? Before I ask you the question, that is.
I didn't get
Would
it
you
clearly.
say that you are an opinionated person?
Yes, of course, I would say that.
Well, my question to you is, let's say you have an opinion that not a lot of people agree with, but somehow it makes sense to you. Would you still hold on to that opinion?
Thank you for this wonderful question, ma'am. Yes, of course, I would believe in what is my values. Because, as an example, this is what I go through in my daily life. Being an opinionated person, not a lot of people agree with you. You have a lot of different views as another person. But if you believe this is what you want to do and this is what is right for you, I believe you should be very confident about who you are and what you want to do and what you think of the world. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have contestant number 11, Sandra Satish.
Nikita Thomas, ma'am.
Do you follow politics?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this election season in India was a lot of surprises, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And in Kerala, after a long 10 years tenure, we have a new government taking place. So as a youth of today, what are your expectations from the new government?
Thank you for the interesting question, ma'am. As a citizen of this nation, we must know about what is happening around us and about politics. There is a saying that if you don't interfere in politics, sooner or later, the politics will interfere in your life. The transformation that has been seen by today is that the youth need change. They need transformation, not only in any sector, but everything. That is what the Kerala has been now showing. That is the power of Kerala's youth. And as a citizen of this country, I dream of a city, I dream of a country, nation, where people could find their freedom, where people could find their rights and responsibilities followed by actions which a government truly stands by it, which helps every youth of individuals to find a job, to find an opportunity and stand by it. Thank you so much.
Now we have contestant number 12, Shweta.
Paurnami Murali.
Do you like history?
A little bit.
Well, my question looks into the history of India.
Sure.
So if I were to give you a time machine right now, and you could go back in time and undo one event or practice in Indian history, what would it be? And how would your life change with it?
Thank you for the question. I believe if I could change something from the history, I would change how women were treated on the past generation. Because as women, I believe that we are the most powerful creatures that the world have ever seen. And if I could give an opportunity, I would make sure to use my presence and voice to create knowledge to all the men around them and understand that we are equal, we are human, and we deserve everything as equal as that. Thank you.
Let's hear it from contestant number 13, Tamanna Pramod.
Soumya S. Thomas, ma'am.
My question for you is, how can young people respectfully challenge outdated customs and traditions in order for society to grow?
Could you repeat the question, ma'am?
How can young people respectfully challenge outdated customs and traditions in order for society to grow?
Thank you for the question, ma'am. Today's youth always believes to stand firm in their opinions, to be heard, and they always believe that there's a limitations in following traditions. I believe that if a youth has to change one tradition, it would be to get their equal rights, because what everyone wants is to be heard, to be seen, and to follow their dreams and to inspire others. And if they could change one outcast, that would be to treat everyone equally, because equality is what matters the most in our society. Thank you.
And let me now welcome contestant number 14, Varsha K. Manoj.
Sindha Padamadan, ma'am.
So now we are in an era where see a lot of AI generated models replacing human models. So what unique contribution can you make or can we make as humans to make sure that we still stay relevant in the future?
Thank you for the wonderful question, ma'am. In today's world, I think AI is much more important, because if you are a slow learner, we can get the knowledge so fast. But I think human intelligence is more greater than artificial intelligence, because humans are the one who creates AI. And I think human can assist artificial intelligence. Thank you.